So with shared decision making, I think that the term speaks for itself in a way. There really is a responsibility there. Two things come to mind. One is being told, especially when I was a younger physician, when I asked the patient, what do you want to do? They said, well, I don't know, you're the doctor. And they would basically want to throw the question back on me as a physician to make that decision for them. And then there was the other end of the spectrum where I was talking with a patient and I said, it's just a minor surgery, minor procedure. And he said, look, doc, when it's happening to you, it's minor. When it's happening to me, it's major. So he had a really healthy appreciation for his responsibility and the implications of it. So when you're approaching those kinds of decisions with your physician, think of them as an expert, like technician in the area of health, just like you would when you're taking your car into the repair shop. And the mechanic doesn't just go ahead and do the work without your approval. They really need to get your approval and decision before they're going to proceed. So in a similar way, I would go in there with your questions prepared and asking for that expertise. And then sometimes you might want to ask, well, if it was you or one of your family members, doc, what would you do to really get behind that? Because a physician is trying, by our training, to not pressure you into a particular decision approach. We want to give you all the information. It's called informed consent, and we want to let you make that decision. But a lot of times you don't feel like you've really got that expertise to do that. And so sometimes you want to take it to another level and just say, well, what if it were you? And what would you do?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. And I think, we have to see it as a stewardship. We have to take responsibility for our healthcare as well. But to have that advantage of being able to engage the physician in that way is a tremendous advantage for us as members.
Right. So with freedom comes responsibility. And I know that sometimes that weighs heavily on our members, but it's a privilege that we all have.